Hey guys, this is Warchild and I will show you a mod I am working on. Actually, it is a collection of mods merged together to one single file, and I will show you what it actually looks like in my mod, but you will have different versions for download, so you can decide which one suits best for your mod. Just to show you, it will be something like this: player classes only, plus this generic weapon mode, and so on and so forth. You will have different versions for download. The version I am using now, the newest, the most advanced version, is version 9, and I will start that up for you to see it. So, version 9, version, 9.2 actually. Let's do this and start that up, and you will see what you will get with this PlayerSuper mod. So the first thing you will get is, in the main menu, go to new game, and you can choose whether you are Doom Guy or Doom Girl or random. Let's just take Doom Girl, and I messed around with my sector lights. So you are Doom Girl. You can actually hear that. So next thing is, let's generate a weapon mod, which is optional. Then we have the flashlight, darkdoomZ flashlight, and also the missing lights here are also a setting of darkdoomZ. And what will always be included are these settings. So what do we have here? This is optional. What will always be in it is customized tilt, the camera tilting around when you walk or swim. Then we have knee deep in the booths. You can simulate being drunk, play around with that, get creative. And we have the old video shader, which is also used in my night vision. So I will show you that. Summon night vision. And now I activate it. You got that little distortion at the beginning. This is deliberately. So I am actually simulating a faulty night vision device. And you will occasionally get these distortions. They are created randomly. Yeah, there we go. So I deactivate it again. Yeah, it's actually just a C variable, console variable. And the next one I want to show is climbing up ledges. You can climb up ledges, and even when I drop the weapons, you will get an error. With no weapon equipped, you will get an error here. This is the error is originally from the mod itself. I avoided this error by just adding a fake weapon, actually. So what I have done, let's see if I get the right version to show you vanilla style. Let's see. Shaders, infrared, adding PlayerSuper, climb and 6. Yeah, I think we can go with that. Come on. So with ledge generic weapon mod, it's actually a bit ugly, but when you play vanilla style, you will see that climbing up a ledge will be this way. I already included that. Okay, so with the vanilla weapons, actually you will get a smoother animation. It's a bit strange acting with the generic weapon mod, but it works. It might not be the best visual, but it actually works. So next thing we have is let's set up this one again. So we had the night vision, we had climbing up ledges. We have the flashlight, we have motion blur, and we have weapon sway, so the hand is actually moving. Okay, if you don't like the flashlight, you can actually change that, so you can feel free to play around with the settings. We have the tilting options, we have the being drunk option, darkdoomZ settings. Let's see if I can change that. I always set it to compress actually. You can play around with these settings. Fog settings, let's see if I can, yeah. These are the fog settings, can play around with that. No fog, standard fog. And just go for it. I did not do this mod, I want to point out again. I just combined them in a way that they are perfectly fitting with each other. They are working with each other, you won't get any errors. At least I did not see any errors, at least. But you may comment on that. Weapon sway is totally up to you how you set it up. World gamma is self-explaining. Self-explanatory. This is actually interesting. By setting up the brightness and gamma and all that, you can actually make the textures look a bit more HD. I just found out. Okay. Which it's already let's see what's the next one. darkdoomZ. Okay, we had that, we had the flashlight settings, so let's just change that. Now you have a red flashlight and you can play around with that. Let's see if I can fix my view, because I wanted to show the retro effects. Old video shader was the thing with the distortion in the night vision. darkdoomZ settings, inky, sticky and pitch, pure, disable. Also set the pre-gain and the post-gain. Well, I messed that one up. Anyway. This actually looks good on some stuff. Wow, geez, look at that. It actually looks good. But the hand... Okay. Gives me some Fallout vibes. So the next thing is the retro shader. For the retro shader I actually have to correct my view. This is normal GZDoom view, and you might actually want to pixelate all this thing here, and you can do that just by going into the retro effects, enable, and there we go. So this is a bit extreme, but you can set it up the way you like it. I actually use that one for making the 3D models I'm using here blend better together with the sprites, the original sprites from Doom. So retro effects, you can set that up here. No pixelation, full pixelation. This is how it looked on the Amiga of my dad. And I normally have it around 1.6 or just a bit more. It was 2.3 or 2.8. So you get this nice pixelation effect also on the 3D models to make them blend better with the sprites. So yeah. Next one, Bloom Boost, where you can play around with that, override the bloom options. Actually it has no effect here. Does some weird stuff, yeah. But with the right setting you might get something useful out of it. I'm not sure about that one, but hey, it's in it. It's included, you can play around with it. Motion blur. Active, no. Okay, so why does this look like shit now? Okay, so motion blur should be self-explanatory. You've got motion blur. Actually the bloom is messed up, but anyways. It might look good, but it's all a matter of setting it up properly. I just wanted to showcase here, so I'm not going to spend hours now on setting up the perfect setting. What else do we got? That's pretty much it, I guess. Sway options, gamma, bloom boost, motion blur, retro effects, alt video shader. Yeah, you can turn it on or off. I only use it for the night vision distortion. And customize tilt, you can of course exaggerate that. Now it's all wobbly. I also messed up my flashlight. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. So you can, to sum it up, you have a flashlight, you can change the sector lighting, you can change the flashlight style, you can simulate, you have the night vision included by me, you can use that if you want. You have climbing up ledges, and it's all combined into one mod, and you can choose Doom Guy, Doom Girl. Let's see, the shaders were the drunk shader and the pixelating shader and these things. I also got the gearbox, but I can't show you that here. Let's see if I can load that up. The gearbox is a nice thing. I like it because it gives me these Fallout vibes again. So this is my inventory. I click E and got I and got the inventory, but I have no items to collect, so you don't see anything. And when I change weapons, I get this Half-Life style weapon selection. Not my mod, but I will include that at least in my mod as an addition, as an add-on. Yeah, so that's it. For the summary, you've got several mods put together to work with each other without problems, and you get a more enhanced player character. It's just a gameplay thing. And you can then change the settings the way you like it, and also include it in your mod then. I will upload different versions so you can choose which one fits best for your mod. And yeah, I will not, it's not online, you cannot download it, it's not finished yet, but I will finish it as soon as possible, ASAP, and then upload it, and you can choose from all these different options. See you in the next video.